What's up, my dudes? Got me a donation from Will Dailey. I think that's how you say your name. Hope I'm not butchering that there. Sorry for not getting to your donation. I know you donated all the way back in June 11th. I apologize for that. Usually it doesn't take me this long to get to a donation, but I've actually been moving this whole time, so that's why I haven't been uploading videos, why I haven't been doing anything. Some of you guys probably thought I fell off the face of the earth, but nope, just moving. So now we're popping off, now we're getting the mojo back. Either way, his message says, "Hey, what's up, my dude? So I was wondering if you could please make a new video with MX vs ATV All Out about how the hell to get the bike to stop hopping over the rough bumps, like tips on suspension and other tip. I'm asking, could you show how to do a whip? I suck at them. I really can't get it. One more tip, cornering, I always go off the track with oversteer. Is it because I'm using too much right thumb with left thumb? Please help, dog." He says, "Shot me out if you can. I'll send you another 200, blah, blah, blah." Okay. He meant to say, "Shout me out if you can." But anyways, yeah, so basically you're needing help with like every single aspect on All Out. I'm not really the guy to ask on that because I don't really play a whole lot of All Out. You're going to want to go to, some of the dudes that play that game more. I know Epic Fate's one of the guys. You can look him up on Instagram or wherever. You can hit him up. He can give you like some of the best suspension, tips and stuff like that. I mean, I just haven't really spent that amount of time on MX vs ATV All Out to really get that deep into it, The whole hopping over the bumps and stuff, I mean, there's a certain element of that's just part of MX vs ATV All Out physics. Like, yeah, there are some things you can do with the setup to fix that somewhat, but so what happened was the dude actually sent me $10 of Canadian money, I think that is, and then there was a 74-cent Canadian fee, and then it transfers over to US dollars, and then that ended up being the $6.62. So, yeah, that's basically how I have to, put your donation. However, whatever I end up getting, that's your donation, right? Alrighty then, here we go with a little bit of Loretta Lynn's on Reflex. How have I never made a track review on this before? I'm actually genuinely shocked. Like, I searched this just to make sure I haven't done this before, and apparently I've never made a track review on this. So this is actually made by Hurin MX, right? A lot of you guys might know him. Yeah, let's get right into it. Oh, you gotta love when you just wash your hands and you're trying to play. You can't hang on to the controller. Oh my god. Okay, we're not trying to, simulate arm pump here, Spence. Okay, so take a little look-ski at what we got. Okay, nice little pre-made, Yeah. See what kind of pre-made we got up here. A little bit of pre-made. Okay, 10 commandment action. I'm getting a little bit of lag, and I don't know why. I don't know where that's coming from, but okay. I don't know why Reflex on PC seems to struggle so much. Like, I don't understand it sometimes. Like, you literally... there is no other game that I have that requires me to have such a particular like NVIDIA graphics setup like what Reflex on PC. It literally won't even run unless I have all of my NVIDIA stuff just set up absolutely perfectly for it, Okay, holy Rutsky vibes, Yamaha. Okay, we got it, boys. We got it. Don't worry. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, so this is just about what you would expect on a, like a Reflex Loretta Lynn's replica track. Nice pre-made, dude. Look at that. That's the kind of pre-made you got to have. So he definitely didn't overdo the pre-made. What the fuck? See right there? See how it just popped off right there? That would not have happened on the 360 version of Reflex. Like, straight up. It just wouldn't have happened. Telling you, bro, it would not have happened. That is something weird that happens with the PC version of Reflex. You pop off in some of the weirdest occasions. Look at this right on the outside right here, bro. Kind of missed it a little bit, but Lots of roughness going through here. A little bit of a wall vibe jump there that I somehow can't jump. So, yeah, if my videos have seemed a little weird here recently, ever since I, come back to making videos after taking like a 2-week break because I was moving, it's because I'm still trying to get used to my surroundings and environment, and everything's all different now. So I've been kind of adjusting on my microphone a little bit, trying to get all that better. I've got to do quite a few different things with the green screen and with my face cam and stuff before I can get that back. I got to do some soundproofing in the room before I can really get all that like I want it. So still got quite a bit of little stuff like that to do in my new fucking video office area place thing. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. But anyway, not a terrible track. Ruts have a cool little balance where they're not like gigantic, like, oh, you don't even have to try to get into that rut and you're just gonna instantly naturally flow through that rut. Like, you do have to actually think about it a little bit, which is cool. You can definitely fill the skill gap to the track when it comes to that. Like, yeah, you can go pretty much wide open through that rut, and when you get up here, you can kind of swing the outside here, but to see, it's kind of tricky right there because you can hit a little bit of roughness and you miss the rut. So he's got a cool little balance to the track like that. Nothing seems like crazy out of place or like it doesn't belong on a Loretta Lynn's track. He's got all the objects, all the trees in the right place. It definitely gives you the feeling. So it gives you the feeling like you're really on that real life, Loretta Lynn's track. So he's captured all that here. And that nice little pond off to the side. Is that actually a pond or a river? I think it's a river. I don't really know. But either way, got the nice sand section right here. Got a whole different ground decal for the sand area. Got multiple rut options through here. Got the wall type jump area right there. You can hit this inside right here. Yeah, it's interesting how he made like ruts in some of the corners, but then he really smoothed out other sections. So it's definitely like a interesting little mix between like a lot of pre-made in certain areas and then more like smooth, basic amateur style track in other areas. So he kind of mixed those two sort of on-track designs together to make this versus just making like every corner the same amount of ruts, or the ruts going up the jump face the same that's in the corners. He definitely kind of changed it up a little bit in each one of the different areas depending on which corner you're on. So it's kind of cool. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you thinking of where you're at on the track and how you angle things and stuff like that. So he's got both these little inside single type jump areas. Very, very, memorable Loretta Lynn's areas. These kind of ruts right here are a little tough to see, but you can kind of snag them around like that. You can triple into the 10 Commandments. I think you can actually triple if you hit all that right. Got Big Daddy ruts right there. It tried to reflex me. It tried to bend me over and reflex me, but I didn't let it do it. I manhandled her there, boys. We got it. Don't worry. But these crazy-ass inside, like ruts going up the single on the inside. Really weird Loretta Lynn style. He's definitely captured, Loretta Lynn's here for sure, but Loretta Lynn's just an interesting real-life kind of track design, Small jumps, very, very speed-reducing type obstacles and stuff on the track, but still got like bigger ruts in areas. Track gets gnarly, but not very big of jumps. So it's like all of your fun factor is coming from, roughness and corners and ruts and, that kind. I guess you do pick up a little bit of speed through this area, but it's one of the fastest areas of the whole track. But yeah, Loretta Lynn's is just a very speed-reducing track, You got a lot of like singles, a lot of really small jumps that you're way overriding the track. 99% of the people out there are completely overriding the track, like scrubbing, over jumping, smacking into, faces, trying to do everything they can to separate themselves. I certainly think they could expand Loretta Lynn's at this point a little bit for how fast the bikes are getting nowadays. Certainly think they could open up the track a little bit. I'm not saying like change Loretta's or anything, but you know, just open her up a little bit. Not so many like inside single, you know, slow down, you know, not so many like gigantic single speed bump, you know, like little 10-foot double into another 15-foot double into another 10-foot single. I feel like they could, you know, start expanding the jump designs of Loretta Lynn's a little more nowadays. Yes, I fully understand, you know, they're trying to make an amateur track, which includes 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds on 50cc bikes. Like, I totally understand it, but you got to understand, dog, like, there's so many Loretta Lynn qualifier tracks that I've been to that have 100+ foot, you know, tabletops, 100+ foot doubles on them, and they're Loretta Lynn's qualifier tracks. It's just, I find that to be so funny how you literally have to ride on, you know, twice the extreme jump tracks in some occasions just to get to Loretta's that doesn't have any jump bigger than like 60 foot. It's just funny to me, you know? And it's not so much jump distance. There's not really any big jump peaks either at Loretta's. Everything is so mellowed off, smoothed off, small jump, short jump. It's like everything is made for a 65. Not just an 85, but a 65. It's like literally everything on the track is 100% made for a 65. So if you're on an 85, like, yeah, the track's going to still feel pretty good, but it kind of feels like you're overriding it. And then if you're on anything bigger than an 85, you're way, way overriding the track, you know? You just feel like you're riding on way too big of a bike that's even made for that kind of track. That's such a stupid mentality to me to think about, like, oh, well, we have 4- and 5-year-old kids riding on the track, so we got to make it a track that your grandma and everybody can ride on. It's like, come on now, man. This is the top of the line amateur. Half of the people at this race are professional level. I mean, let's just keep it real right now. Half the people that show up to Loretta's are actually more like professional level. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. Like, I don't know. So, either way, this track's a gem. Definitely a cool Loretta Lynn's Reflex rendition here. So, I'm going to give this thing, man, I don't even know what to say bad about it. I'm going to give it a 9 overall. I'll say the fun factor is as good as Loretta's could be. Difficulty, you're probably looking at, yeah, there are some ruts, a little bit of roughness, maybe not quite as much roughness as I was expecting to be on it, but it's kind of like that mid pre-made, not like as much as it could be, but it's also not as low as it could be. It's somewhere in the middle pre-made wise, which is cool. Got a lot of different rut options. Kind of has some of that, you know, Lucas Oil Reflex track design sort of rut filling to it. So that's cool. So yeah, you know, good for a replica track, man, for sure. All the objects are there. Gives you the feeling of the real life track. All the jumps are pretty well placed and spaced and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, dude. Let's take us one lap in first person here real quick. Just wanted to kind of show this off a little bit. Obviously, I have the first person camera mod in the game. So, yeah. That's pretty sick right here, dude. Definitely, of all of the, you know, helmet cam videos that you see of Loretta's, this is pretty cool to actually see a first-person gameplay of it inside of the game. A little more accurate to what you would think you would see of Loretta's. So that is pretty cool. Nice dirt decal on this track, too. Got a nice little blended, darker, light dirt blend effect going. Oh, my God. Let me go hang out in the trees real quick. My good old buddy, old squirrel pal, I just high-fived up there. Oh, man, that jump right there is kicking my ass. I don't know why I can't hit that. It's like I'm not carrying enough speed right there or something. But, yeah, really small tabletop right there. That's one of those I hope they make bigger in the future as well. See if we can rail the rut. Kind of started to, but got out of it there a little bit. Man, Reflex with the first-person helmet, first-person camera mod on the PC version, like a whole nother world, dude. Like a whole nother game. Really, really cool. Just wanted to run a quick lap on this, just to give you guys a little bit of a different angle. Hey, snag that inside rut. Got these weird little, like, single, kind of sort of like a double, not really. And then we have another set of -5 tall jumps, -10 distance jumps right here. But nice little braking bumps coming off of the landing of that jump, so that's pretty cool. Got that, you always got that real memorable inside rut on that one corner. That's kind of cool how I captured that. And then, yeah, nice little lap here at Loretta Lynn's. Either way, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.